are on his side of the workshop. What goes what goes in here on a daily basis?
On a daily basis, here we prepare the various parts that goes into the construction of a complete hive, and there are several parts that we produce. First of all, we produce these bars. These are very special bars, as you can see them. They are the ones that go into a chamber of a beehive called brooder box. And as you can see, as I told you from the beginning, that the environment that has been found to be suitable for bees is a food complete. But there are other people that have been using metallic. But because honey is very corrosive, and because also the bees are using water to fan, to bring a cool temperatures, any metallic will definitely rust and then contaminate the honey. So that now a lot of honey in Kenya goes to waste because it cannot even pass the standards of European because of the contamination. And of course, how you handle the honey when you harvest it. So any metallic material is except for the roof and the nails, no other material that is metallic should be found where the bees are making honey. And therefore, as you can see, this is complete wood. So that these surfaces are used by the bees to construct or to make combs. And it is on these combs that honey is stored. And also the eggs, the queen is able to store the eggs there for the processes to continue in so far as the bee's life and is concerned. Yes.
So, like for one beehive, how long does it take to construct one beehive?
It will take a minimum of 2 hours if you have everything. But of course, it can even go as far as 4 to 5 hours because you shall paint it and you will wait for the paint to dry.
And is there any difference of painting a dull color, bright color?
Paint is for the timber maintenance only, for the wood maintenance. So you can use any color of your choice. You can use green, yellow, but it must be water-based paint, not oil-based. Because water is friendly to the bees, but oil is unfriendly. Yes. So I'm going to show us the complete hive with its various parts. This is referred to as the roof or hive roof. Of course, as you can see, it has the plain sheet on top. And this plain sheet keeps the hive totally dry and it prevents any water bodies from getting into an hive. Now, after the roof comes the super box. The super box, as you can see, has a white part on it with holes, and this is what is referred to as queen excluder. This excludes the queen from laying eggs into the upper chamber where the bees will come in and build their combs and store up the nectar, which we refer to when it enters into the bee and comes out, becomes what we refer to as honey. So this is purposely to help a farmer to correct pure honey.
Without the eggs.
Without the larva, without the eggs, and without the pupil and the rest. Now, this one is put on top so that when the bees enter,
Yeah.
And they are done with feeding or providing for the queen
Yeah.
on the lower chamber. They now bring and store their honey onto the super box. The next part of the bee hive, as you can see, it is what is referred to as the lower chamber, referred to as a brooder box. And on the brooder box, we find these special bars, as I told you. And these are the ones that the bees build their combs. And this is where the queen lives and stays for its longest lifespan, which goes between a minimum of 4 years to 6 years. But a normal bee lifespan is 6 weeks.
The worker bees.
The worker bees, the normal bee. That is what is found in the brooder box. And so the queen will live here for between 4 years and 6 years.
Okay.
And when time comes for it to die, it takes what we refer to as the flight of death, and she passes on the leadership to a new queen. Yes.
And the queen can't pass from the lower chamber to the upper chamber
because there is what is referred to as a queen excluder here. Yeah, the white hold sheet, plastic sheet, with those holes.
Yeah.
They do not have an allowance that will allow the queen to be able to pass through.
Also, the queen can't
pass through. No, they cannot. Oh, okay. Yeah, these holes are smaller than the head of the queen. And but the normal bees will definitely have an easy way of passing through them without any interference and without any problem. Someone may ask a very important question: where do bees pass through? And this is the place. This is the entrance. As you can see, this is the entrance where the bees pass through when they are getting in and when they are getting out. And this part is very, very important. It's called the flight space. The bees use what we refer to as like the aeroplane, the takeoff. This is a takeoff space and landing space because they use the principle of aeroplane, taking off and landing. So this is a landing gear space. So they land here and they find their way into the hive to continue taking in the
and materials. Where do you collect the pollen?
The pollen, if you want to collect the pollen, there is a pollen collector that is attached on these doors, so that as the bees come in, they leave the collected nectar at the entrance, where then the pollen collector is attached to.
Okay.
And after they get in, when you want to collect propolis, you put a propolis collector on top here and cover it with the top, with the roof, and they will fill the propolis in the holes that are provided for in the propolis collector, so that when you're harvesting, you will harvest both. You can harvest both the propolis and the pollen.
Okay.
But the wax is inside and the honey. Because we said there are 5 major benefits: the pollination that is done in the farm, the production of honey, propolis, pollen, and wax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
wax is the material that comes from bees' upper abdomen, and it's the one that produces wax. It's called it's wax. It's wax that goes.
Thank you so much for allowing us to come into your workshop.
Thank you.
So we'll proceed to the apiary and see how it looks like. So, karibuni.
So these are some of the flowers.
Yes.
That bees love. And mostly in the morning you'll find a lot of bees on these flowers.
Oh,
The red ones, you can see the red flowers.
yes, this one.
Yes, and also the rest of the flowers. Yes,
So
you'll find bees.
it's not only for landscaping, you have done it
No,
for,
this is purposely.
for bees.
Yeah, it is a double. Exactly. Bananas are also very good because of the, you remember the part of the banana, it's called what?
I don't know with Kizungu. Kikuyu we call it kiongoro.
Kimeru tunasema ni mkorombe.
Oh,
The male part, actually it's called the male part of the banana. The banana trunk is the bees love it so much. So that's the traditional one. The purpose of keeping it there so that people can learn the difference. So that's what is happening. We have several hives here, but we are ready to put more. But as you can see, we have one that is very, very active, and that is telling you that there is honey because of its behavior. When more bees are outside, that tells you that there is honey. And this is one of the oldest apiary that I made, but I've made several others somewhere else, which we may visit with time. But this one is the way it is. But when I had an accident, I was not able to come and do much more and add more hives. But as you can see, I have more hives which I'm bringing in here, and now that I'm okay, so that I can be able to clean the area. But as you can see, there is one active one. The rest have been interfered with because these are some of the challenges that farmers may get. But this is a challenge that you can fight because it doesn't have a lot of challenge. You can, because you can do a lot to make sure that these predators do not come to disturb the bees.
So the other, they have been maybe
They had bees, but when I got an accident, then I was not able to maintain. But I think 2 have or more. All of them had bees. Yeah, because I can see some movements of bees inside, and I think there are several which are. But the one you are looking at is the most active one for now.
Okay. So like this construction, how many beehives can it?
This one can contain can hold up to 24 hives.
Oh, okay.
Yes, as small as it is, and it is taking a very small area. And 4 mabatis, as you can see, 4 iron sheets of 3 meters each. Yes, the bees cannot confuse the hive because each and every queen has a scent, a familiar scent that it gives the bees to actually know where you should be and where you should not be. Yes.
So once they are in that beehive,
each and every queen has its own special scent.
Okay.
The owner will also be given a scent, a familiar scent. So mimi haiwezi, si unaona hakuna.
Like how the
hata nikienda karibu hapa hazitaniuliza, but a stranger kama nyinyi umesikia inasema mimi imenizoea. So like venye kuna scent for the for the dogs, for the pets. So even the insects have the same.
I didn't know that.
Any beekeeping activity, you do it at night. You can't do it during the day because when the bees are excited, they will cause a lot of havoc. So you usually harvest at night? At night. Even when I come to, because I'll come to clean the area, I'll come at night. Yes. It is done at night. They are they sleeping at that point on why? At night they don't see, they are not very active, they are very tired, so they will allow you to do it, and they will not, because light helps them to go further and get closer to the target. Now the night blocks their movement. Yes. So at night is the best time for you to actually go closer to the bees. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But still, it is very dangerous. You have to be in full gear, protective gear.
Oh.
Yes.
And for you, you smoke the bees with a smoker or?
Yes, I rarely use the smoker unless I'm at the time of harvesting. But when I'm doing maintenance, I don't need the smoker because I'm not directly getting involved with the hive.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But I've also developed other tactics after so many years. I can do without the hive, the smoker.
But you have to have the
gear,
the gear.
protective gear.
Oh.
Yes. Thank you.